How are you doing today? It's snowing outside.
I don't show that we're live.
And it's cold outside.
Oh, there we go.
And
It is.
it's cold snowing outside. Hey, Prairie, how's it going,
Prairie.
pal?
Thank you for doing that.
So, here we sit. I got my
Snow
coffee.
day.
You got your coffee? What you got in that cup?
None ya? You stay over there.
You won't have to worry about me getting off in that cup.
Good morning, Refocus.
Hey, good morning, Refocus. Good morning, Gold Digging Patty.
Good morning. Hope y'all are staying warm.
Top of the morning to
here.
you.
Not warm.
Top of the morning to you, Gene Cloth.
Morning, Gene. Hey, Hobo.
Hobo Raw Prospecting.
Dorothy.
That was a great live, Hobo.
Yes.
You did an amazing job. We always enjoy your lives. Big Movie Fan 18, howdy.
Good morning.
Rusty Nuts Prospecting, look at there. David Alfonsetti.
Got the cool kids hanging out this morning.
We have got snow on the ground. Everything's covered. I cleaned everything off this morning. I went to the post office. I got everything mailed out. That was a lot to mail. And it's already covered back up. You can't even tell. They've upped the amount. They're saying we're supposed to get between 15 and 24 inches.
Yuck.
Yeah, and it's just snowing so hard. I'm pleading, Zaxxon, put the snow globe away. Put it away, Zaxxon. Curmudgeon, Alaska, howdy. Dorothy Richardson, good morning.
Rob and Sarah probably laugh when people talk about our snow around here.
Rufotra says they got the day off and they may go pan some gold pay dirt after I do some cleaning up.
Nice.
Hey, that's what you're supposed to do with
That's
the
right.
day off. You're supposed to pan for gold.
Morning,
We've got some pay dirt from some different folks that we have really procrastinated because we've been panning our dirt from Missouri, and we still got several buckets of that to go through. But we need to pan some of this, so we thought, you know what, this is a good morning to have some coffee and fill our cups and maybe do a little panning and get some Goldgers in our cup.
Some Goldgers. That was bad.
Nothing, Goldgers in your cup.
Hey,
I would like to take credit for coining that, Goldgers in my cup, but back last summer I did a Hobo Cup episode, and Stony Creek Spark Chaser is the one that actually come up with that.
Clever girl.
Yeah, he's a clever guy. Wait a minute. Anyway, he's the one that Goldgers in your cup, GP.
I like it.
Hey, Careless Whispers.
Yikes, Gold Digger Patty says 4 feet of snow for
4
her daughter.
feet?
For her daughter.
No, see, 2 feet's 2 feet too many. And we about to get 2 feet here, and that's 2 feet too many. We already got several inches out there, and I'm not going to go back out there today. I've been to the market already. I picked some stuff up that we're going to need, and our freezers are full of food. Our refrigerator's full of food.
Can't beat that.
If we lose power, I got both generators full of fuel. I got gas cans full of fuel. We got propane tanks fuel. So we're good to go.
Absolutely.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Good to go. Stephen Stark.
Good morning.
Stephen Strong. So the choices now on what we do pan through is choices.
Choices. We got choices.
We got choices.
I like snow day choices.
We have some
Good morning, Pop.
Hip Bee Explorer pay dirt. We've got some pay dirt from Troubled One. We've got some moon dirt from Hearts of Gold.
Moon dirt?
We got all kinds of Flower Gold Wizard pay dirt. We've got some benzo bricks that
Yeah, we haven't done those yet.
you know what? I'm looking forward to the benzo bricks because everybody talks about how fun they are, but I've been a prospector for a long time and I never panned out a brick. So I have some hypotheses on them.
I think there's a Sloppy seconds bag back there.
I may stick them in my crusher and crush them up, then pan them out. Or I may put them in some water, a little bit of chemical, dissolve it, then pan it out. I'm not sure.
Did you see what Paula said?
I did not.
May your cup runneth over with your Goldgers.
Woo-wee.
Cute. Hey, Bud Files, good morning.
Good morning, Bud Files.
Carolyn said she took the day off.
Prairie says he's heard of Mexi bricks, but never gold bricks. But I don't know.
Nice.
I seen what you did there, Prairie.
Jason said he did benzo bonbons.
Benzo bonbons. You know,
I haven't seen that.
Benzo's pretty creative.
He is.
He makes some amazing stuff. I've only ever panned one benzo bag, and it was a lot of fun. It was full of some good gold, but I've never done a benzo brick. I've got two to do, or we do. We may try one of them. I don't know. We may end up just saying brick it.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Swamp Dog, welcome.
Said they're in the garage panning today.
Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong. As long as you're warm,
It's a good day.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I can guarantee you,
Morning, OG Roger.
100% guarantee that you will not see GP panning outside the rest of this week.
Not happening.
It's 8 degrees outside, going down to -10 actual temperature. We're expecting up to 2 foot of snow. Nah, dog, I'm in here. I'm in the house. Got some benzo tiny bags called condoms. I got some little tiny bags. Benzo tiny bags.
The Christmas ornament ones?
Yeah. Yeah. I got some of these.
Aren't those cute?
They're pretty cute. I just thought they were ornaments, and
I hear that there's gold in some of those.
That's
the
what I
golden
heard.
ones.
I heard there's gold in them. So I don't know. I've never done one. I hate to even do it.
I know. I hate to open it.
You know, I hate to even open it. So that's why I've got a whole bunch of them. I've been hanging on to them.
Cute.
Hello again, Dorothy Richardson.
Mhm.
It's always a pleasure to see Dorothy.
Always.
And she's saying hello again because, like several of you others, we have been visiting, me and Dorothy has, since about 0500 this morning.
Nice. You
We
guys.
started-
I slept in.
Yeah, Mama Bird was asleep. I got up and made my first pot of coffee and had it, and
Morning, Bill.
Troubled One was live, and he was panning some stuff out, and got to visit with some great channels. And then before he went off, it was snowing outside, and I thought, I know it's going to get bad, and I got to go to the post office because we had 19 packages I had to mail off.
Wow.
Post office wasn't open yet, but I knew I had to go to the market too. And I drove past the post office to get to the market. Not a soul in there. Went to the market, come back, pulled into the post office, and the lot was completely full. I stood in line for I don't know how long to give them all that money to mail that stuff. But it's all gone, and it's heading your way, guys. And I think, hey, Mike Hawk. Welcome, Mike.
Good morning, Italian bushcraft cooking. Leo says bonjour.
Bonjour, Leo. It's good to have you. Top of the morning to you.
That's probably what it was, Dorothy. She asked if you woke me up saying loudly, ooh wee.
Yeah, Dorothy said that during Trouble One's chat that she left your playlist playing last night.
Thank you so much for that.
And fell asleep with it playing. And in the middle of the night, at some point, it startled her and woke up when it heard me go, ooh wee! She
That's
said
great.
it scared the bejeebas out of her. And, it was funny. I told everybody, I said, Mama Bird says that I say ooh-wee in my sleep. I must be dreaming about gold. I don't know.
I've heard him talk plenty about classifying and get in there, get that out.
You never know what GP is going to
No.
be dreaming
And then
about.
sometimes he laughs, and I'm thinking, well, he must really be on a good deposit in that dream.
Dirt Devil detecting.
Good morning.
So, Italian bushcraft cooking. Aaron's a sleep talker too. Well, a sleep talker is better than a sleepwalker.
True.
Imagine a day without memory and no look on a past.
That'd be wild.
That would be. Hey, Bent Fort.
Morning, Scott.
We're just reading chat.
We're just hanging out. Because it's a snow day.
It is. Mama Bird's got a snow day. We're going.
It's looking like tomorrow's going to be a snow day as well.
I'm going to make some homemade venison fajitas for supper tonight.
Yum.
And that ought to be pretty tasty. Kermud says we're going to catch them with snow amount soon.
He's waiting for the store to open to get Sarah some ice cream.
Ice cream! We all like ice cream.
Good morning, Blackie from
Blackie
Germany.
from Germany. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. This is awesome. We got 23 amazing people in here right now. And Blackie says it's good evening. They're on the other side of the pond.
Well, good evening.
So how's the
Lisa.
weather where everybody's at? I know Hobo Rob, he's in Oregon, and he said it was this morning, it was 40s, mid 40s, mid to upper 40s, and no snow on the ground.
Nice.
And here it's 8 degrees going down to negative 10 with a lot of snow on the ground and a lot more on the way. And 6 p.m. there, says Blackie.
Nice. Careless says it's -8 but sunny.
-8, so Careless is even cooler than us.
Yep.
But that cool weather's coming. I think that the way that band looked like it was just dipping right down, and then when it hits the Ozark Plateau here in Missouri, it's stopping. And that's why they just keep pushing the snow and cold amounts
Usually it goes like
larger
this.
and larger.
This time it's going.
It just,
plow right
it
through.
come right to us, and it's just stalling. It's holding on top of it.
Oh, I look for those to come up Bent Fort. That's when I'm knowing we're getting close to mushroom hunting season.
It's 27 degrees there, 38 by the time the train takes off. 11 there. She woke up, Lisa did, at -1.
Ew.
Gold Digger Patty says that school was canceled because it's in the minus here there in Minnesota.
I'd say that we'll probably be out at least tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah, I would say that you're correct.
Good morning, Nikki Lee.
We get a lot of snow here every year.
It's kind of spread
And then
out.
every few years we get a whole lot of snow, and this is one of them few years that we're getting a whole lot of snow. Nikki Lee!
Yeah, I can't imagine them running the school buses at negative temps. You know, -30 is significantly.
That's significant. Significant.
Yes. Nikki said they got 4 feet.
4 feet of snow. Well, we're supposed to get 2 feet, so that, that's half as bad as what you got, Nikki.
Oh, yikes. Well, thank you for coming in, Big Movie.
Big
Better
movie,
get some
yeah.
sleep.
Get some rest, partner, and we appreciate you coming in.
Always.
Nick Marner. Howdy, Nick.
Good morning. OG says they're only 100 miles south of Hobo Rob.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. Small world when you start talking to everybody about where they're at.
Oh, yeah, and the thing, as much as we travel and many of these amazing people that we've met and gotten to know, it's just the geographics of each area that we go to and prospect. You would think that, we're in America, everything's going to be the same, but that is not the case. I mean, the geographics, the makeup of the soil and the sands and the rocks is completely different. And
Morning, Carl.
the groundhog challenge that we've been doing, that is getting us a little bit of empathy. We're getting
Morning,
to see
Dina.
what others are going through on a daily basis.
Right. Miller says he's at work.
Hey, top of the morning to you, Carl. My brother Carl Miller, Miller Outdoors.
Dina, I hope you're feeling better. That, I think, is the bonus out of our school being closed. Hopefully everybody can start getting rid of that bug.
I would hope so, because it's really been going around.
It's been a rough year for sure for all that. Thank you, Prairie. And if you're not subbed to Prairie, he's still trying to get those subs up.
Yeah, that's why everybody here in chat, that's the reason that we have given everyone wrenches, so you can go into each other's
Absolutely.
channels and share the kindness. There's nothing easier, and it's absolutely free just to subscribe and leave a comment.
That's right.
Did you hear Bent Fork? He said that he'd be at the creek, but Yen's on her way home. We're going to be there in a few days, and he's got to get the house cleaned up.
You better get on that. Prairie says I'm close to 250. Planning a party. Oh, that
Hello,
would be great.
Marcus Legion.
That'd be great if you guys could help him get those subs to 250.
Nick's gotten over 6 feet of snow in the last 5 days. Well, Marcus, it's up to you to make that exist. Kindness does happen on. You need to visit our channel more often, because kindness, it's contagious, and we're spreading it around.
Absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. Pop said to start over with the channel. So what's Pop's doing? Could also use the help with those subs.
I've been
tongue tied.
I've been watching some of his posts that he's been putting out, and he's got a lot to do with the fishing community, and he's been putting a lot of the fishing posts out. A lot of records are being broken right now.
Nice. I don't think I'd want to be out fishing today. I don't know how these people do it on the ice. I don't like that. Too cold. Good morning, nobody really.
Nobody really. Good morning. I watched Nobody Really the other morning while he was at work for a couple of hours, and he took us on a pretty good journey. He was down by the lake, and he got out on the ice. He was checking it, and that's a good way to check the ice. Jumping up and down on it. He thought, yeah, it's safe enough.
Was the fireman in you cringing?
Yeah, it was. It was like, get off the ice.
Sounds good, Rob.
Well, you have a nice journey. When Rob heads to the store, that's hours a trip, because
yeah, they don't just
Rob's
run to the store.
He's got to commute to the train, which means get on his UTV or ATV, drive all the way to the train, to the trail, and then get on the train, and then a couple hour ride to town, and then get in his vehicle, and then drive to the store, and yeah.
So Rob's gonna run to the store. That is dedication to wanting to be in their little piece of heaven, right?
Well, if you want to live off the grid, that's what it requires. It requires living off the grid. And hey, they live off the grid, and they thrive at it, and they love it. That is a lifestyle that they chose, and they are killing it.
Yep.
They're doing a great job at it.
Prairie says, here we leave the igloo and hook up the snow dog sled. I like it.
Daniel Gauthier says he didn't get the notice until right now. Grr.
Darn it, Dan.
Well, top of the morning to you, Light Warriors.
Good morning.
Glad you're in here.
Oh, Jason, yeah. The delivery of these packages is it's a thing all over.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It is so widespread.
Bye, Paula. Thanks for coming in.
I think that we noticed the mail service just a little bit decline a little sooner than others, but we have a lot that goes out, with the giveaways we do each week. We have a lot that goes out every week. And we noticed a solid decline in the mail service, and it has gotten worse and worse and worse. And we're going to have, it's going to take us as a community, nationwide to make that change, because I'm hearing nothing but complaints, and I haven't heard anyone that has recommended a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
And whenever I talk to the Postal Service about it, what they're telling me is that they have gotten rid of, there was a lot of jobs that was deleted. They're no longer there. And because they deleted the manpower, it made it harder in the processing facilities. And because of that, they started hiring new people instead of hiring the people back that were trusted and had been there a long time. They didn't hire them back at the, because they would have had to pay them their well-deserved wage. So they hired new hires in, and the vetting process is failing. And these people are, I don't want to say they're all like that. I don't want to lump them into some, but it only takes, one or two of them to start opening packages,
Right.
losing packages, taking stuff home. And it's a situation that, they're going to have to get in front of now, because if they don't get in front of this problem before it goes on and continues, I can't see how the mail service can survive. I really can't, because there is other options out there. And the thing is right now, if some of these other options, UPS, FedEx, DHL, different carrier services, if they right now recognize this and they come up with a solution, or are able to get in front of it and lower their prices to meet and or beat the USPS, they will literally put the USPS out of business.
Yep. Good morning, Alan Graves from New Hampshire. Dina says, I found it horrible here for years. Lost mail and packages. Friends that work at the post office went down and talked to them at one point because it was so bad.
Yeah,
so it's not just here.
It's got to end. Official Cookie, howdy, welcome in.
Cookie official. Take it.
That's what happens when they hire quantity, not quality. And that's just it. It's not just happening to us as our gold community. A lot of people are focused on that, and they're saying, well, they know you're shipping gold around because that they watch your channel and this and that. Well, it's not just us. It's everything. I mean, you can ship a birthday card to grandma, and that thing's going to get, chances are it's going to get lost. But there is some select individuals that have learned how to feel, touch, recognize at the processing centers to know, hey, that's a coin in this package. I want that coin, and they're cutting them open and taking them.
Right. And we saw that somebody it was just a copper round, took that out and left the picker on the sticker.
Yeah, they had no idea
because they didn't know what it was.
They took one of these copper rounds out of one of our packages that we mailed out, and the people got the package, and it was taped back up.
Thank you, Patty.
After it had been cut open, the copper round removed, but they left gold. So they took something worth about $7 out and left something worth about $50 in.
And the package that Bayou Gold guy sent to him, it was full of good stuff, and the only thing that showed up were the stickers, and he had added extra gold. And I'm wondering if people don't, in that service, if they don't recognize these addresses and know what they're sending. You know what I mean?
Well, in some cases that's it, but like Dina here says, it's not just gold. It's a lot of things. I would be scared to send cash in an envelope. If I was to send cash, it would be in a box. I would box it in a box, and
Dana wants to see your cup.
Put a couple rocks in it, and that way it felt heavy, not like that, just light like cash, and send it. I don't know. Hey,
Morning,
Crash! Top of the morning to you, Casey.
Adult diapers.
Oh, that's funny. And we can label stuff differently. We can, even on our return address, instead of putting our YouTube channels on there, put names on there. The thing is they're going to figure it out. These are people that sort through this mail every day, and they're going to know it.
Yep.
And the mail gets weighed at every sorting station as it goes through, because it has to be weighed because of DOT, and they're putting it on trucks and on planes and shipping it, so they have to weigh it. And you would think they weigh it once and they would have the weight recorded. Well, they know there's a problem if they're weighing it at every station. They know it because the weight is decreasing.
Right.
So they have recognized the problem. They just have not come up with a solution to the problem. I don't know what the solution is other than vetting and the use of cameras and technology. That I've often thought about, and if it was more consistent, because, I'm complaining, and we've only had maybe 4 packages that we've sent out, that's out of hundreds, possibly thousands, that this has happened to. So that's not a bad average when you really think about it. But when it happens to us, we have a package right now that's missing. Nobody knows where it's at. That was coming to us. That was full of a lot of goodies, that we would have liked to have. I had a package that was cut open and the gold taken out of, that was sent to me by you gold guy, and then put into a plastic bag and sent to me, so I got the stickers. At least we got the stickers
right.
out of it.
And at least some of it came. Stillwater, where is that at? I know there's a Stillwater, Oklahoma.
There is a Stillwater, Oklahoma.
No, I thought Patty was in Wisconsin. Maybe not. I can get everybody messed up.
Yeah, that's tremendous, Nick. And I don't know how long this issue has been going on, because really we've, other than just a few friends and relatives as packages, we really didn't start mailing packages until about this time last year.
Yeah.
Because, that's when we started the channel. There's a Stillwater, Texas. I know that too.
Nice. That's a shame, Light Warriors. I mean, to me, the Postal Service was supposed to be revered and thought of as trustworthy.
And you know what? I
Most
don't
of
want to
them
lose
are.
that image.
Most of them
I
probably
don't
are.
want. I have a really good relation with our local post service,
It is
and we
nice.
always have. And I don't want to lose that image of them, because it's a few individuals that feel like the risk that they're taking to steal stuff
Right.
is more than is worth the gainful employment and that that paycheck they're getting.
Good morning, Brian Kinnison. I don't blame you. I mean,
Yeah, Brian, and I just mailed out 19 packages this morning, and it was like cringing.
Yeah.
The money that costs to mail it all out, and then it's like, how many of these are not going to make it?
Swamp Dog, we do a lot of that priority too, and it still happens.
And that's one of the reasons that I always try to send the tracking number to the people that are receiving a package.
Right, Stephen?
So that they can help track that as well. I sent an envelope that one stamp would have covered the postage on it, but I paid priority mail so that I could have a tracking number. So the envelope was $6 to send, $5.60,
Wow.
because I wanted to have a tracking number to know that, I could show that the individual that I sent that package out, because for me, integrity means everything. Now, I know that these people have paid nothing, it's always a free gift, always free shipping. They don't pay anything, and that's the way we want it to be. But at the same time, my integrity, that means everything. If I say I'm going to do something, you can bite your bottom lip until I get her done, because it ain't going to take but just a few seconds.
Speedy recovery, friend. Dan says she's sleeping off her eyeball surgery that she had this morning. So yay, she got the second one done.
Awesome. That's good
great
news. That's a win in itself right there.
Yeah, we go directly to the post office too, but that also helps our mail lady.
Pay the mail to steal from you. Just don't sound, you know. That's almost verbatim what I told the director at our local post office.
Welcome back, Rob.
You know, I'm paying you guys to steal something. I'm paying you guys for 3 to 5 guaranteed. They say guaranteed 3 to 5 day delivery, and it took almost 2 months for one package to show up that we mailed out. We ended up. I felt so bad about it. And the person it was going to was like, it's no big deal. I know it's coming. There's a track number. No big deal. I felt so bad about it that I bought another one and had it drop shipped to them.
Which is the way to go now, if you can do that
Yeah.
with something. That's funny, Daniel. I thought I heard the snow plow.
You know, and that's just it right now. Here in Missouri, we do get a lot of snow, and we have big equipment. They have the equipment. What they don't have is the manpower, because our snow year to year is so inconsistent.
Yeah, very.
And it makes sense for the state to only hire what they need mostly. And I get that. But every 3 to 5 years, we get these big snows. And our manpower just, these guys are unsung heroes on the highway.
Sure.
Because they are, you know, they're doing everything they can do, but they can only cover so much space.
Lisa, we were just talking about that the other day. We were tracking some stuff that if they would have made a straight line, it would have been there in a couple of days. And it went past its destination, back around, past its destination again, and came back basically where it started and then went back to them. Doesn't make sense to me either. It does seem wasteful.
I mailed a package last month, had the tracking number. It took off, went to,
Good grief,
it
Dorothy.
left our post office, and then it stopped and waited and waited and waited. 2 weeks went by, and it still showed nowhere, no movement. And we got the package back in the mail, and they said that there was no postage on it. And I went, no, I got the postage right here. So I went up to, and they, like I said, that they know me very well as much as we mail out there. And
He gets frequent flyer miles.
yeah,
at the post office.
the lady that helped me was actually one of the lead personnel, and she said, I remember the package specifically because of the destination and the name on it. We laughed about the package of who it was, and I'm not going to mention no names, but they went ahead and put the postage back on it and didn't charge me for it. But can you believe that means somebody took the time to remove the stickers that I've tried to remove, and you can't peel them off.
They must know a trick.
Oh,
Good morning,
yeah.
Vladimir.
And somebody took the time to take them off the package, leave it there, and then my mail carrier comes bringing it in, going, Ken, they said there wasn't no postage on this. And I said, no, there's postage on it. So I had to go.
You know, I don't understand. Somebody said about cameras earlier. I mean, there are cameras for the fast food workers. There's cameras at the grocery store. We don't have them in the post office?
Well, you know, there is a lot of federal government facilities where cameras are not allowed. And that means if they say cameras are not allowed, that means they're not allowed for the employees, you know, and vice versa. Rules are for everyone. I don't think that is the situation at the post office. I think you can film all you want at the post office. And I know that the post office has cameras up front where you go in, you know, because you can see them.
Lisa said we may all need to send ourselves on a vacation through UPS. My package traveled more than I.
Right? You could turn a 3 to 5 day vacation into months if you went that way.
Do you remember when they let you know? This has been a couple Christmases ago. He ordered some stuff from a department store.
Oh, yeah.
For a Christmas special thing that they had going on. And then we heard this story about, was it UPS?
FedEx. We
It was
was watching the news,
And this,
and we
he
heard a
dumped it
story
in the woods.
about the FedEx driver that dumped a whole bunch of packages, this whole truck in the woods, instead of delivering them, and then went home. Well,
And
I'm waiting for this.
jokingly,
Yeah.
he said that's probably
I
our
said,
package.
you know, the way my luck runs, that's going to be our package, because it was some of Mama Bird's Christmas gifts that I was waiting on, and lo and behold, 3 days later, I get a email from the department store. It was my package. That's it. They threw my packages into the woods. So somewhere, I told Mama Bird right now, and it was from a big department store. Well, I'm going to name names because, you know, we're, like somebody said, we're on the internet. But I told Mama Bird, I said, right now, somewhere in Indiana, they are raccoons walking around with your clothes on, putting your makeup on, using your perfume. The department store sent us, overnighted us a complete new package.
They did great.
Yeah, they did great.
That wasn't in their control.
No.
But it was in their control to make it right, and they did.
I mean, what do? You wake up, you make your coffee in the morning, you're sitting there eating your post-oaties, and you decide, I really don't want to work today. So, you know what? I'm just going to dump all my packages and come on back to the house. Load done.
Who remembers when people would get paid to deliver phone books? Remember phone books back in the day?
Oh, yeah. Phone books was a real thing.
And people would start out delivering them, and then they'd be like, nah.
You'd drive by a dumpster, and you'd see a whole stack, you know, hundreds of phone books rolling out of the dumpsters. Like, well, you know, that's where something went wrong.
Rack Momo strutting around all gussied up, Dan said. Yeah, Rack Momo. Good morning, Mandy.
Mandy's Candy.
Hope you're having an awesome day. Looks like we're probably going to have a couple of snow days here.
Rack-a-momo all strutting around, all gussied up, right? We had a good laugh over it.
But they did make it right, and that's great. But, you know, the post office can only do so much, and when we get frustrated at the people that we're able to speak to, you know, it's not their fault either. It's stuff that's happening down the line.
And we got to remember that, you know, at being vicars that try to spread kindness and spread love, I have to remember that when I'm talking to people, that I need to be that guy that spreads that no matter what my issue is. But I tell you what, it's really hard for me to be that guy sometimes. And then there's other times that OGP just, I can't be that guy. And that's when they get the scooter speech.
We got.
Hey, the Goldgers.
Dina, today's actually an AMI day, and I do believe that that's what we're going to be the rest of the week. We made up our first snow day, which was yesterday, and we were all supposed to be off, but that's okay.
If you would have had yesterday, you guys would have had a free week off.
Woo!
That ain't going to happen. Troubled one in the house. We've got some trouble on pay dirt we could pan out too, Mama Bird. We're not going to pan out the $25 Alaskan bag, or Colorado bag, because that's going to get given away. We're going to give that away next month during our first year anniversary.
Yes, Goldberg. We were talking about some of the packages that were sent to us that showed up opened and the gold was removed from it.
Yep, and surgically sliced open and then put into a plastic USPS package that said, "We're sorry, we've lost part of your mail." And that's literally what it said. It's like, no, you didn't lose it, you stole it. You knew it was gold, so you cut it open. Yeah, lost. You cut it open and you stole it. You know, you did it, own it, you know.
We've also had tons of stickers that people talked about being opened or didn't come at all. And maybe people just want to.
Me and Mama Bird had a good laugh last year because every time we would send different people in Canada our stickers that were requested, you know, a sticker swap, Customs would open the package and take some of our stickers out, and we're like, well, they wanted the stickers, you know.
Somebody in Canada has a sticker board.
Yeah, somebody in Canada Customs has a sticker board. And I'm telling you now, they're creating stickers on this wonderful community that we have.
Oh my goodness, that's a bummer. Especially when you count on somebody else to package and send.
Yeah, Gold Baron, that ain't right. I mean, you know what? You did your due
Right, Mandy?
diligence, and then you end up getting a bad review for something that somebody else did. That's just not right.
Mandy said maybe they watch too. That could be. They're like, yeah, send it on.
Yeah, bring it. You know.
Gadsy ain't getting this.
Oh wow, the packaged it himself. The
Wow,
review was in a different package.
that's crazy. Crazy. So everybody's wrenched up. I know he said this earlier, but I see some names that are not super familiar to me. So feel free to sub back and forth. All you got to do is click on the name, go to
Yeah.
their channel, hit subscribe,
Subscribing's the easiest thing you
leave
can do.
something, leave a comment or an emoji on a short or a video, and make it stick.
Hey, Troubled Ones donation bags up to
Woohoo!
1.75 grams.
Nice. Nice.
Very awesome. So I don't know, but I think some of these people come to see some Goldgers in their cubs.
Some Goldgers. I love it. So what did you decide to pan?
I don't know. I was gonna let them decide.
Okay.
There's we got a Troubled One half-gram bag. We've got some Flower Gold Wizard bags.
That's awesome, Rufotrus. Good for
We've
you.
got Hip B Explorer bag. You've got a bag of Sloppy Seconds over there from
Morning,
Big
Deadpool.
Daddy.
Yep, we got Sloppy Seconds over there. I've had that for a while. Actually, a long while.
Yes, you have.
It's got December 9th of 24 on it.
You've had that like a year.
It is like a year.
It's like
weird.
a year. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Good morning, Tomcat Josh.
Deadpool says everybody loves Sloppy Seconds.
It's true. True story. So,
Steven Stark says pan out the Hip B to pay dirt. I could pan out the Hip B pay dirt,
You
Mama
could.
Bird.
I see it. It says golden pay dirt. Right there. Right? Thanks, Dan. I say go for it. If you want to pan it.
Just pan all of it, says Kermud. You just want me to dump it all into one pan and go for it? I did that on some Flower Gold Wizard one night.
He said, return to sender.
It was 3 or 4 bags, and I tell you what, anybody, as you guys know, I absolutely love the Flower Gold Wizards pay dirt, and we all have that one pay dirt that we just can't get enough of, and that's mine. I just can't get enough of it, And Mama Bird had just finished doing some Black Death on
Black
live.
Poison.
Yeah, Black Poison on live on the show. And she was on the struggle bus. The Wizard was there. He had actually come on live earlier and was taunting her a little bit.
He's like, do it blindfolded.
And yeah, then he made a few remarks. Wait till she gets to the end and finds out I didn't put gold in it. And she was really on the struggle bus.
And then I was like, oh no. Oh no.
But she did great. And so I real quickly because we had somebody else coming on live right after us, and I'm like, I guess I could do all 3 of these bags at once. And the Wizard was like, yeah, go for it. You're gonna fail. But I'm gonna tell you, he was right. You don't dump 3 bags of black poison into a pan and think you're gonna get out the gold.
No.
Not all, because it ain't gonna happen. Not fast. I mean, you can take your time maybe and do it, but it just ain't gonna happen.
Troubled One says mix and match all of them. I say you do a Troubled One bag while he's in here.
I could do, yeah, troubled ones in here. I should do a troubled one bag. And then, maybe you could do the hip bee bag.
Sure. And if you guys haven't, if you are
Or
looking
maybe you could do the troubled one bag.
if you're looking for pay dirt, Chris, feel free to drop your link. Go for it.
Sergeant Sivo, welcome,
morning.
pal. Dorothy says one is bad enough, GP. You know, and I love that black poison. And the thing is as difficult as the black poison really is, and it is difficult, pay dirt, but as difficult as that is, he sent me actual sand, black, all solid black sand that he
That's
dug
awesome.
on the beach at Lake Superior on Thanksgiving morning. He sent that to me straight. It was wet, nasty, frozen. And I panned that out, and I laughed and had so much fun doing it. But it had the tiniest powdered gold in
It
it
was
that
awesome.
you ever seen. And I have got that in my, I've kept it right here. Right here.
The coolest part was getting to see him
It's
dig
right-
it,
it's
put it
right
in there,
here.
and send it, and it was still wet.
I will
ready to
never,
go.
ever get rid of that. And it says right on it, beach gold from the Wizard. And it is some, look at that, Mama Bird. It is some of the tiniest micro powder gold you ever seen. And I think that was some of the, you know, we have panned dirt, you know, that
Very
we went
similar
out
to
and
cool case.
dug ourselves and got chunked nuggets out of. And it was so memorable. But
Awesome,
just
Swamp
because
Dog.
that came from the Wizard, that has so much
Yes.
value to me. It's great.
Did you see what Chris said?
No.
Let me go back to it. Wait till she opens my bag and realizes it's stripper glitter 2.0.
Oh, goodness.
I'll be knocking on your door, Chris. Chris put his email up there. If you guys are interested in some pay dirt bags that are awesome.
They are awesome. So yeah, we should probably show that off. I think that, you know, looking at the camera, they can sit right here and watch you classify that out and get it down and then
Looking
pan
for
it
the
out.
bag. Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
I only see the Colorado.
What'd you do with it?
What'd you do? That's why we can't have nice things, man. Sheesh.
You know, not being able to find a bag of pay dirt in a room full of pay dirt, it's not such a bad thing. Because I'm pretty sure it was just there.
I don't know, man. It's lost.
You keep him entertained, and I'll go see if I perhaps left it in here.
Perhaps he did.
I might have, or I might have just moved it to right here. Of course, mine's I just as well get more coffee.
Just as well.
While I'm headed that way.
What are you guys having in your cup? It's about, it is 11:30 here. Good morning, Karen. Or good afternoon, Karen. So, GP went to go get another cup of coffee, and I don't know what we did with that troubled one bag. We just had it. I bet Momo took it. That rascal. He gets a little crazy on these snow days down here in Missouri, you know. Oh, I think I hear the crinkle of the pay dirt bag. See? You carried it off. I knew it.
There it is. And it looks like a bag in a bag.
A bag in a bag?
A bag in a bag. You know what that tells me?
It better not be Stripper Glitter 2.0.
That tells me that my pal, Troubled One, is so kind that he was afraid that somebody in the USPS soccer team would develop gold fever residually by touching the actual bag.
Way to be proactive,
So
Chris.
he double bagged it and then triple bagged it before he sent it. That way he didn't spread the gold fever around, because gold fever is real and it's highly contagious.
He said, I don't trust the blue bag alone. It's heavy.
It is heavy. That means it's real.
Nice, Mandy. Karen Forrester said they have ice-covered thick ice over everything.
And I already know that Mama Bird is going to be picking big chunks of stuff out because it's Mama Bird. We all know that. So I'm going to get some other things ready.
You know I can't resist the pretties. This is a pretty color blue. Do I see that?
Do you need a knife, Mama Bird? Do you need a knife?
I think I'm good.
You
look,
sure?
Look, I got it.
Okay. I've got a knife if you need it, though.
I like it. Safety first, Chris.
So speaking of the I've got a knife if you need it, I've got to tell a story. There was a friend of mine came in to work one day that I used to work with, and he came in and one side of his face was all road rash, and you could obviously tell that the opposite side, he had a big black eye, and his shoulder was all road rash and bloodied up. And I went, "Dear God, was you in an accident? What happened?" He said, "I got pulled over on the way home yesterday." And I said, "Yeah, you got pulled over, and?" He said, "Well,
I might need your knife.
I wanted to let the officer know that I was, concealed carrying when he walked up to the vehicle. I didn't want no surprises." So as he walks up to the vehicle, and I roll the window down, he said, I looked at him, both hands on the steering wheel like this, and went, "I've got a gun!" And next thing I know, I'm on the ground. He's dragging me across, going, "I got a gun too," putting it in the back of my head.
That's what you get when
He
you
drug him through the window, scratched him across the parking lot, and everything, just to tell him, it's like, "All right, it's all good. You're legal. You can go now."
Chris, you sealed this bag like a boss, because I can't get it open. I might need that big old knife.
Oh no! See, I offered it. I offered it 3 times. You want the knife?
I was going to try to go like this, but I figured it would explode.
Chris said the bag is not even sealed. Suck it up. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that. Oh wow, look at that. No, you can't see it.
Oh.
He wasn't lying when he said stripper glitter. Look at that. He fixed you up.
Christopher.
Goldgers said the bag don't have dirt in it, it's filled with glue.
Oh. Oh. Look at that.
What is it? What
That
is
is
it?
a giant garnet. It's all faceted.
Oh wow. That is a giant garnet.
Oh yeah, I was classifying. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that.
I told you I was going to need this. Being a little so that's going to make floor sweepings for later.
Right?
She knows us
Dina
well.
knows. Dina knows us. Sweet.
Yeah, that is a monster garnet. That's like an Aggie size garnet. You know, the marbles we used to play when we were kids.
Okay, I breathed it up.
Where's your mask? You're supposed to have a mask on.
There's some cool
That's
pieces in
petrified
here.
wood. What is that?
I don't know. It's one of them. That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is super cool. That is a monster garnet. All right. You panning this or mine?
Dorothy says Otterman's hoping that we spill it.
Otterman likes the
trust
floor
me.
sweepings.
For those that wasn't here during that live, I pulled a GP bag off the top shelf and carried it over here, and I didn't notice until I got to my keyboard right here next to me that it had somehow developed a hole in the bottom of it, and it had strung all the way across the floor, all over the keyboard. So I panned it out, and there was only 0.08 left in the GP bag. So there's like a quarter gram of gold laying in the floor somewhere.
I keep trying to pick out the pretty shiny ones, and they're all pretty shiny. What is that, Chris? Is that?
He said it's Colorado's dustiest dirt. That's what it is.
It is. I breathed it up. It smells like Colorado.
It smells like James.
So many pretties. Are you panning this or am I?
See, Mama Bird started out, I'll pan this, and now she sees all that going in there. She says, are you panning this or am I? I've got you another.
There's some pretty stuff in here.
Yes, there is.
I saw something shiny. All right. I can go back through these. Oh. It's also shiny. I was going to say I saw gold, but I didn't. All right.
Nice.
Got the littles and the bigs.
Nice. Jason said he'd do our floor sweepings for sure. I think Jason was on panel with us live that night that I did that.
Sweet.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, that looks crushable.
It does. That looks like.
That's mineralized. It's going into crush.
He wants to crush all my pretty stuff. It's crazy. It's a sickness with him.
Trouble One said, Mama Bird, you got this. So
I got this.
I think he has chosen
it.
you to paint. Wait, there's another crushable. Don't throw that in the water. That is definitely crushable.
All right, I can pick through. All right, I'm going to run the bigs.
So I absolutely complain about ball mill gold, and then I crush every rock that I get into ball mill gold.
It's your fault.
Hey, what are you going to do?
All right, moving this.
Aqua Donkey, what's up?
Donkey fam.
We're having some Goldgers in your cup.
Panning it.
Do I need to move so you can swing your chair?
Yes, please.
I can even move the camera. Let me put my big ass knife away. And then I can move the camera where they can watch you pan. Let me swing it around here really gentle and slow so it doesn't make anybody sick.
Not cool, man.
Was that gentle and slow enough?
Not even cool, man. You know what is cool? It's water.
It's cool outside right now.
Looks totally different wet. No, my shiny's not shiny.
Fred is dropping your link.
Thank you, Fred.
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Assassin. They had some serious snow too, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Iron Antler, hello, James.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. I am enjoying this snow, James, much in the same way a feller would enjoy a big boil on his backside.
That makes me laugh. That's what PA Patriot always says. I enjoy that like a sore butt.
Well, I didn't say it like that, though. What are you panning first, Mama Bird?
I'm doing the bigs.
Doing the bigs.
I figured I'd see it if it was in there. Not in that one yet.
I can shed more light on it if you need it.
Sure.
And I can bring that camera closer if they want to see a closer upper.
Did they call school for you guys? I figured so, as close as you are to us.
MamaBird James is like me. He hasn't been to school in a long time. He said he's on his lunch break right now.
Nice. This doesn't have a lot of water in it.
Yeah, they called it no school. Gene says they called school in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I'm gonna scoot you a little closer here so they can see the backside of that pan. If you get some gold down in there, get some of that shiny.
I can try to do it left-handed. It's harder.
Hey, that's better.
I don't know. What do they call it? Ambidextrous panner?
Something like that. Rusty Nugget says he's currently traveling to Ohio with Bear and Annie.
Nice.
Karen Forster says it's school vacation there. Cottonwood says it only took a week and they finally plowed his road. Yeah, there's no pilot. Our roads are devastated. I don't know how much we already got, but they're saying now that we're going to end up with 15 to 24 inches. And about every 2 hours, they've been increasing that exponentially.
Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be left-handed here.
Southpaw panning.
Southpaw. Choking on the dust.
Southpaw, what on? You got dust mask. You need to put a dust mask on?
Zip it, safety boy. I got some Colorado weeds. See that?
Everybody likes Colorado weed.
That'd be a good channel name. Southpaw painting.
Cottonwood says he got it all done just in time for tonight's snow. Absolutely, James. They're going to Wisconsin later this year. He hopes he can bring a few buckets back to pan.
Definitely.
Well, hopefully later this year you're going to get some buckets of some Missouri stuff that we take you to so you can bring it home and pan it.
Don't worry about the blindfold though, James. It won't hurt a bit.
Jean says she'd love to have some Colorado weed. Me too, Sergeant Sevo. I am over this snow, man. She said she's serious. No joke, Sarge. Just saying.
Okay. Nice, Karen.
Nice job. Goldgers wanting everybody's guesses on when gold's going to hit 3,000 an ounce. It won't be long.
Woo! Look what I got.
What you got? What you got, Mama Bird?
Holy schwow.
Have a look at that right there one time. That's a hunk of chunk of burning love right there. You talk about Goldgers in your cup.
Woo-wee.
That's pretty. That's pretty one time.
Shucking it up.
She got it.
That was all the bigs. He was right. Dusty, dusty. Keep forgetting I'm supposed to do the other hand.
Now the fun begins. Says Troubled One.
Oh, should I be worried? See, if I miss any, I'll just blame it on trying to do it left-handed. That'll be why. Right, Chris? Right.
You got this, Mama Bird, Dorothy says.
Woo! We got this, Dorothy.
Hey, MS Hopper.
Hopper's in the house.
Hopper in the house. Hopper says it looks right to me. How you keeping your water that clean? Well, Hopper, this is pay dirt. This is from Troubled One. This isn't what we dig down at No Tellin', pal.
This is Colorado, he said. Woo, look at all
I
that
still
shining.
have
Look at that shining.
I still have some good stuff that we dug up, Hopper. I still have half of the bucket that you dug up, the white one, the last one when we was together, and then the yellow bucket that I had, I've got it still that I have to process through.
Yes, Prairie, that is a blender, and our daughter-in-law found it free at in a box at a yard sale and got it in case we wanted to try to crush with it. But it's got a glass blender to it, so I'm a little nervous about trying that. But good eye. I sucked it up. That was good.
Hey,
gold.
Ozark Bill, welcome, pal.
Ozark Bill. We know the Ozarks.
Good, we know a little bit about the Ozarks, don't we? I've only lived here 60 plus years.
There's a little dirt for you. Yeah.
What's the ground looking like down there, Hopper? You guys covered up yet? He says it hasn't even started there yet. Well, it's coming, brother. It's coming.
We're getting her done.
He says he's got 2 more weeks of physical therapy and then he can start back a little slowly at first to build his strength up. I'm looking forward to it, man. You get ready. You let me know. Hopefully within 2 weeks, the weather will have completely changed. I heard it's supposed to be back up near 70 next week, Mama Bird.
I know you're teasing me, Chris. It's all good. If you guys are interested in these bags, Troubled One, he also does specialty stuff. He can do, just email him. He can fix you up.
Lisa's having cheesecake.
Woo, cheesecake.
And suddenly I want cheesecake.
Can't go wrong with cheesecake. Holy wow. Woo. As GP says, will you take a look at that one time?
Hopper says they're saying 14 to 16 inches there. There's right now, Hopper, they're saying 15 to 24 here, where we're at.
That is some pretty gold.
Gene, we always rewatch our lives and go through the comments, and that way we can. I always make it a point to everybody that comes in to go to make sure that I am sub to their channel, and that that's just a way of me showing that I share the kindness. James, you have a safe day, brother, and be safe on your travels, man. It's gonna get bad here later.
That little hunky chunky's trying to get away.
That's a good looking gold
Yeah,
right
it is.
there. I'm watching it on the screen and it's pretty. Yeah, it really is, Hopper. You should see. I'm going to show them this garnet.
That thing is awesome.
This
I want to see it wet.
This giant, it's marble size. You want me to get it wet?
Yeah.
You want me to spit on it?
Or you could just... Oh, that's so pretty.
Look at the size of that garnet.
It's H-U-G-E Huggy.
That is a monker right there.
Beautiful. I love it, Chris.
I was going to be mean and drop it in Mama's pan and make all of her gold bounce out on the floor.
Oh, look at that thing.
It looks even bigger in your hand.
That is so pretty. Okay. All right, I'm going to soak it up. Look at that pretty gold.
Soak it up.
Can you see it?
I see it. That's beautiful gold.
Got it.
It ain't gonna be long. And that new bedrock place where I sent you the pictures from, Hopper, that you're gonna have to go there with me. That place has changed since last year because of all the flooding that we got down there. Oh man, you're gonna love it.
Now we got dirty water.
Prairie says he shows his gold on his pinky just so it looks bigger.
Pinky gold.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Prairie. 90% of what we get is tiny gold micros, but we love it, and we get a lot of it. Ask Hopper. I mean, we get a lot of it, and it adds up. It adds up fast. But you know what? We also get them pickers and them occasional nuggets that make you go, ooh-wee!
Yeah, I bet that scared the hell out of Dorothy. Who was it that said they woke up in the middle
It was
of the night?
Dorothy. Yeah. That's right, Baron. Gold is gold, man. Any gold is good gold, and it's all got to be liberated. Sergeant Sevo says nothing like big gold. You know, the big gold that we pull, what we call big gold that we pull out here, we might try to save 90% of that. If we can pick it up with our fingers, especially my big old fingers, we call it nuggets here.
Missouri Nuggies for the win.
Yeah, that's exactly about what we've been averaging. It's about a 1/4 gram per half gallon classified material. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna stop there. I see what do they call that? A pixie smile?
And you know, when we hit bedrock, when we dig down deep and hit the bedrock, finally, when we can, I mean, because sometimes the water level's so deep, we just can't do it. This year, though, we're going to do some sniping down there. But when we can, man, when we did that last year, when me, you, and Mama Bird was down there, remember that day, buddy? That was phenomenal. That was a phenomenal day.
Look at that.
I think me and Mama Bird pulled out, well, it was actually 2 days, but I think we ended up pulling out 7 grams, and I think you pulled out 5 by yourself.
Whee! Look at that. Yeah, boy.
That's a lot of shiny.
Yeah.
And look at that, Mama Bird panning it like a boss.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that little piece of wire.
Hopper
roll.
says he'll never forget that day. He got 4 grams out by himself that day. So that was 11 grams between 3 people. That was amazing.
Heck yeah. That's a good day for anybody.
Oh my God, that was our best day ever here. And we've never done it again, but I sure hope we can repeat it. I'd like to beat that day this year.
Heck yeah.
Magnetic North, howdy. Yeah, but when I hit that very first pocket and poured it in the sluice, and we all seen that, because we was getting ready to go that day, and we seen that, we kicked it in and started digging bucket after bucket, and we had 3 sluices running, 2 yabby pumps going, 3 shovels going. We went into machine mode. That was crazy day. It nearly killed us all, but you know what? Hey.
We survived to prospect another day.
That's right.
Barely.
Oh no, Prairie, it don't happen every time. It's few and far in between on them days. Usually when me and Hopper go down there together, you know, if we get a 1/4 gram, half gram down our sluice, we're happy. And that's a good day for us. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I have got hundreds, thousands of days right here in the Ozarks that I have gotten, barely a weighable amount. And, that they come more often than not. But we always find gold. Even if it's just a few flecks, we always find gold.
Ooh, pretty. Pushed my luck one too many times and made it go away. Yeah. How about
That happens. Panning like a boss, Mama Bird.
Look at that pretty gold. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, Magnetic North. Me and my pal Hopper, it don't matter what we're doing. When we're together, we're having a good time. And you know, a lot of times, most of the time, we beat the odds and we find some good shiny.
I sucked it up.
That's true. We spent the whole day, me and Hopper did a few months ago, and only came out with a few flakes. And you know, that's the reality of it. That's what usually happens. But that's why they call it prospecting.
Snuffer dump.
Snuffer dump. It's a nuffer.
Hair stuck to it. Got it. I can't do the thumb thing. My thumb doesn't fit over it. Oh yeah.
That's pretty gold.
Whoop whoop. Look, I love that wire gold.
OG Rocker says 1 to 2 grams is normal there, but they're out there at the mother lode there in the West Coast.
Colorado stick. Look at that.
You know,
Can you see it?
there's days that me and Hopper will go down there and just prospect areas, and we don't, you know, we just find color in our pan and a few baits right off the top. But we know too, because we know we're getting to learn the area a lot better, and with the way the gold is deposited there, that we know where to dig and where not to dig. And when we find one of them spots, then we plan an actual prospect / mining trip, and me and Mama Bird will come down and spend the weekend, and that's when we kill it. We usually kill it when we do that. That is a pan full of shiny. You gonna dry that up, Mama Bird?
No, you are with the torch of terror.
We'll suck it up and put it in the pot, and we'll dry it up.
Thanks, Dorothy. All right, we're gonna shuck it up. And I got it.
Here we go.
Thank you. Oh,
I'll let you put it in.
okay.
Gene, you take care. Have a great day. I'll be getting a hold of you soon, and I will set up a private live stream so that I can help you out with that, with them scales.
I'm gonna back up. Backing it up.
Mama Bird says, GP's got that torch out. I'm leaving the room.
I do not like the torch.
You want to hold it while I torch it, Mama Bird?
Thanks, Chris. Hell no. No, negatory, Ghost Rider. Not happening. Too close to my bubble.
Never fear, I am a professional.
Thank you, Steven. Bye, Gene. Thanks, Rusty Nugget. Thanks, Dorothy.
For some reason, I smell you a burnt yoga mat.
Weird.
You know, Otterman's not in here. I had to say that. Because he would say it if he was in here.
Yep, Hobo Rob, I just got done panning out a troubled one bag. And GP's using the torch of terror to dry it out for me. We're going to weigh it up. After I drop the snuffer bottle. Apparently didn't have the lid on it. It's fine. Rufotrus. I cook my gold in a tiny metal tray and burn my hands. Whatever works.
You know what? It's the little things that count. It's the little things that count. I'm going to lower this camera down.
Okay.
I've got it all jacked up. Oh, yeah, I got it all jacked up. Hey.
Seems dark over there now.
Because I shut the light off. I was hoping that the camera would pick the scale up with the light off.
I got my warm fuzzy socks on, my big socks, and they feel good in here. It's a chilly willy day.
I think they can see your feet very good right
I
now.
know, that's why I said that. I just realized I could see it. I got my fuzzy socks and my Crocs. Fuzzy socks and
Where
Crocs.
do you have your fuzzy socks at? In your what?
My fuzzy socks and my Crocs.
Oh.
Sergeant Sevo says, weighs it. Where's the rest of it?
Holy wow.
Nice.
0.640. That's a win.
Woo-hoo!
From a half-gram bag. From a half-gram bag, I got 0.6.
Nice, Chris.
MamaBird pulled out 0.640. And
Chris said, LOL, how? No, he said, LOL, Joe.
you know what? There might be
That is a win.
there
Jason?
might be just a hair more. Nope, it didn't change the scale, but I got it in there.
Nice.
0.640. Now, that's a win all day long.
All day long. That's a Missouri win for everybody.
Now, see, it did change the scale. 0.643. Woo-wee!
Hey,
That's a
Fire
win.
Chicken.
Well, you know what? That was so much fun. And look at this, guys.
Careful, it's going to be in the floor sweepings bag.
Have a look at that one time, would you?
Pretty. Gertie.
Now, see, me and Hopper and MamaBird, that one that's in there, that's a nugget for us. We call that a straight up nugget here in Missouri. Straight up nugget is what we would call that.
That was an awesome bag, Chris.
I'm putting it in a vial, guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing.
Yep. GP's putting it in the vial.
Because if I don't, it'll end up in Otterman's hands when he does the floor sweepings. Sweet.
So And I got to show off that gorgeous garnet one more time. There were goodies in there. And I still got to look through more goodies.
And that was the trouble ones. Hey, Fire Chicken.
Look at that beautiful garnet. That thing is H-U-G-E, huggy.
You know, Fire Chicken is posting videos of him building these snowmen
I love those.
and putting money inside of them. And people are coming around smashing them, getting the money. So they had all the neighborhood kids had these big old snowmen built, and I went around smashing them. I didn't get no money. All I got was bad looks.
Look what you did. You made him go smash those poor kids' snowmen. Uh-oh, Hopper said, here comes the snow. I do too, Rusty Nugget. I said the same thing. The color of that blue is super cool.
All right, guys. I got to ask. You guys have been in here for about an hour and a half. Do y'all want to see me pan out something different? Or was that enough? Did that get your gold fix done for today? Or did that just arouse your appetite without bedding her back down? There's that
Jason E
material.
says, yep. Says yes. Steven Stark says, yep. Gold Baron said, let's do it. Hopper
Do
said,
it!
Time. Do you want to sit in this chair? Or are you standing up?
If they want me to pan, I'll pan. Use your new pan, says Hobo Rob.
Oh, snap.
Rob, and here comes Rob throwing that curveball at GP. The first time using a new pan, he wants me to do it live. I've not even seasoned this pan.
Ain't nothing but a thing for the Missouri legend, right? I have the feeling GP's going to get some serious gold fever when we're snowed in here.
So this is the new pan that I got
The
from
unseasoned pan.
the unseasoned pan that is getting ready to get seasoned.
Bent Fork said, sweet. That's where those came from. We won that from Bent Fork.
We did, and I got Bent Fork decals that I still yet have to put up. So I'm going to season my pan up here.
it really don't need seasoning. I call that good. Goldgers said, I've never seen a pan like that. Yeah, Big Fork, we did it on mail call last night. We showed everything off.
Yep, we opened it and showed it all off and the stickers, and we love it and we thank you.
I love that name, Ozark Bill. Here in Missouri, it's called the Ozarks, where we live at. Prairie said he thought you were going to use 11 herbs and spices to season it.
Close. Close. So I'm seasoning it now. And you guys, those of you that have been with me a long time, knows GP's little season hack. Those that haven't are getting ready to learn it. Toothpaste is 100% safe for the environment, and it has one of the absolute best surfactants that you can get. It also will stick in your pan. So if you do this to your pans before you go out into the field, it's safe for the environment, and you have a natural surfactant that will last, well, it'll last about 6 or 8 pannings whenever you're test panning. But you know, like I say, everything. If you don't believe that, you don't have to. That's just a little GP advice that I've been doing for 1,000 years. And look it up. Toothpaste has got a natural surfactant in it that is awesome.
You gonna turn your light back on?
I may. Mother, may I? And that's all you do. Just season a pan, a new pan.
Hopper's asking Cottonwood Trails if they're in Missouri as well. Cottonwood's in Indiana, right?
Cottonwood Gold Camp.
That's Indiana? Or am I wrong?
So what am I panning?
Prairie said minty fresh. Is Cottonwood in Indiana?
Am I doing Hip Big Explorer?
Go for it. It's already out.
Yeah, Cottonwood's in Indiana, yes. Pour it out, do it all at once.
Go for it.
No classifying. With a new pan. Nothing like, you know what? I am glad that my and Hopper's pal, Joe Weiss, ain't here to watch the legend do this. Because something tells me this ain't going to end up real well. That is a little bitty tiny pan. That is one of them little pans.
Go big or go home, GP. Oh wait, you're already home. I guess you're going big then.
That's baby pan. That's baby pan. Look at
that. Jason E. Miner said, I just had a safety meeting and I forgot where I am.
You're here, man. You're here. Come to the sound of my voice.
Bent Fork said 10 inches is all you need, or so I'm told.
There ain't no way that pan's 10 inches. That's a 10-inch pan with an 8-inch bottom.
Well, hello, Randy Clapp with Neanderthal Prospecting. He's in for a lunch break.
Randy Clapp.
Didn't you just mail something to him?
I did. Let's turn southpaw so they can watch the action.
Southpaw.
Live action. hobo coming up. Try your new pan, GP. Try your new pan.
Welcome back, Crash. So welcome, Randy Clapp. So welcome. Hearts of Gold. How's it going? How goes it over there? Are you concentrating?
Oh, there's some pretty good gold in here. There's a big old picker in here and lots of little micro golds.
Uh-oh. Hearts of Gold said that they've officially gone through all the cons. They're in a dry spell now.
That's a nice.
Nice, Hopper. We'll have to check that out.
That's a nice picker.
We need that teleporter so we can get down there quicker, Hopper.
What we need to do is just buy some land down there. Let Hopper caretake it for us.
He said he's talking to a guy in northern Arkansas. He's been hearing for a long time, 15 years, how good the gold is down there in Mountain Home, and he said it's only an hour from him.
You know, that's Brian B&K's got a claim there in Arkansas, and he says the same thing, that it's really good gold. I've seen some of the gold that Brian's got out of there, and it's good. And it's mostly a bedrock claim.
Darn it, Jason. Right, Crash? Me too. Sign me up for some. Crash said, I just need money. LOL. Hearts of Gold said, do you like that pan, GP?
I don't know that I like it. I don't know that I dislike it. It's my first time using it. I'm getting used to it. I like the way that when you pan back, it traps the material in the bottom there. And I think that if the bottom was bigger, I would really like it. So if they make an upscale version of that, I may really like this pan. But I don't like the small based pans on the bottom. I like the ones that about 8 inches in the base. But I started out with the old Stanport pans, you know. I still have my original pan. And as you guys know, the Stanport's got a nice big base to them, and that's just what I got used to.
Trouble One said, I love my Blue Mine Lab pan. It's all about that base. All about that base. Aqua Donkey said.
That's right. Garrett's my favorite pan. My Garrett Super Sluice. My favorite cleanup pan is the Sluice Fox that you guys usually see me use.
Thank you, Dorothy. I said, we just need a teleporter to get us there quicker, and Jason said, Oxford University has successfully teleported matter as of a week ago. And other people are saying they saw that story. I am yawning, for sure.
With that nuggie or picker in there. That's what we came up with, guys. That's pretty good gold. I don't care who you are. Got it. I can see you getting used to that pan though.
Perry said he'd love to try the Big Blue XP with the snake skin because he's colorblind. That's right, Jason. All gold is good gold.
Snuff or dump.
Never done.
I got gold stuck in every one of them little ribs.
Like a boss, you did.
And that's probably not the pan's fault. It's just I don't know how to use this pan. I'm used to doing it in my other pan. I can't get it out of them ribs. Got it. So, yeah, that's not a bad little pan.
Rob said that pan takes getting used to.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. But since how that was my first time with that pan, like ATC said, we all remember our first time. I'll always remember that. I'm gonna pan that again with the pan that I'm used to, just to make sure.
You got both sets now, don't you? You should go for that refocus, see how it comes out. Printing one of those kind of pans. Oh, well, Rob said then they can teleport the gold. No more USPS shipping problems. That's a good point.
Right? I'm pretty sure I got it all, but you know, we never get it all. I never get it all, so I'm gonna try it.
Or you could find something that I missed. Right?
Right. And I got some micros that I missed. So that's why we repan. There's some roly-poly gold, like Troubled One says, in there.
Hearts of gold. So if you get a bag labeled dog food, LOL, you'll know what it is.
Got it.
The folks talking about being colorblind or issues with the colors, somebody that I work with, their teenage son is colorblind, and they bought him this expensive pair of glasses, thinking it would be a game changer, a world, changing moment. And he was like, yeah, they're okay. They were very disappointed.
Give me a torch.
My phone's dying. Torch of Terror.
Got it.
Rufocha said that those glasses are a scam and they hate them. They don't actually let you see colors that you're lacking. They help to differentiate, and he returned his. Thank you, Nikki. Right back at ya.
.238 is what I ended up with out of that. .238. So that's pretty good bag.
Woohoo!
And I got a little bit of micros. It'll probably raise that up just a skosh. Maybe. Didn't even move the scale. So there you have it. Not too shabby. We'll call that a win, right, Mama Bird?
Absolutely. A win. Tap, 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 tap.
I gotta take my brush and work that into the vial because there's a little bit of that that's stuck in that plastic.
Gets staticky when it's fine like that.
Yep. Makeup gold, as the OG master, the buzzard, would say. Fine powder.
Jason E. Minder says, nice. Now do another. I'm getting tired, but do another. Okay, Nikki.
Anybody see what I do with the lid to this vial? Oh, there it is.
Later, troubled one. That was a great bag. Thank you.
All right, let me turn this camera back towards Mama Bird.
Hopper said to give him a call later. He's got some info for you.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oi, brother.
Okay.
Oi. I think that'll work. I think you guys can see me there. Block the camera. I think. There it
Hey,
is.
now? Try to crash me?
Did I crash you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was awesome, Chris. Thank you.
So thank you for sticking around this long. Thank you for smashing that like button. And thank you to the Hit Big Explorers. Thank you to Troubled One. How great was that Troubled One dirt?
It was awesome.
That was amazing. Did you see that?
I did.
Did you see how much dirt, how much gold come out of that?
It was pretty
It
awesome.
was phenomenal. It was a phenomenal amount of gold.
And out of all of my big garnets, that is the most faceted, and it's going on my shelf.
Yeah, that one's going on the shelf, Chris. Did you hear that? You made the shelf. You made the shelf, Chris.
Hello, real ones do real things. They don't have a wrench.
They do now.
Now you have a wrench. You can check out all these channels.
So what time is it? For a
Um,
lot of these people right now, it is 13:35. It is 1:35. It's 12:35 for us. It's about lunchtime.
it is.
So we're gonna let these wonderful, amazing, golden individuals.
Right on, Hopper.
Oh, me and you both, Hopper. Me and you both.
Yep, I can't wait to get back down there.
Yep, it won't be long. We'll be back down there. We hopefully
Later,
Hopper
Donkey
said
Fam.
within 2 weeks he's be done with physical therapy.
Nice.
And then he's going to need a state certified, nationally certified critical care paramedic to observe him as he's progressing into his prospecting habits again, you know, and to make sure that he doesn't hurt himself or overdo it.
Good plan.
Where can I find one of them?
Weird.
So guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Thanks for enjoying some Goldgers in your cup.
It was a fun snow day.
And hereafter, we're going to have some lunch. Hereafter a while, Hopper, I'll give you a holler, man, and we'll make some plans. And everyone out there, as I've told you before, most of you have my contact information, whether it's my phone number or whether it's my email address or however. If you guys during these cold winter locked in kind of months are feeling down and alone and a little bit out of sorts and you just need someone to chat with or talk to, holler at me, all right? Because, you know, I don't want nobody to feel that way because we care about each one of you and you're always in our thoughts and prayers.
Morning, Jimmy Lee.
And we want to keep seeing you guys every day, every week. 4:30 Wednesday in Queensland. Oh, nice.
Nice. Jimmy Lee just came in, needs a wrench too. Aussie Adventures with Rose. Super cool name.
Hey, Jimmy Lee, welcome, pal. We just got through having some Goldgers in your cup. We had our coffee this morning with all you amazing folks. We panned out some different materials, some different dirt. I bet MamaBird is going to be off work tomorrow. And if you guys want to do this again tomorrow, let me know. And how about we do some Missouri dirt tomorrow, MamaBird?
Missouri dirt for the
Not
win.
this dirt that me and Hopper and you have dug up ourselves
I'm
out
down
there
for
on
that.
the creek bank. And let's see if we can find some gold in
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Awesome.
That's right, Hopper. And you know, Hopper, we do have some buddies around here that
The Undertaker.
they want to go prospecting.
They do.
Uh,
They're like 25 miles from us.
yeah, James and Risha, they want to go out with us and try a few places. Now, with that being said, me and Hopper, and MamaBird, we will gladly take anyone out there, especially if it's their first time like James and Risha, and show them the ropes and show them a good time prospecting. But you are never going to see No Tell'em Creek. I'm going to come right out and let you know that No Tell'em Creek.
We no tell you where I no tell 'em is.
That's right. Nobody's ever going to get to see that. And, well, you'll get to see it. You get to see it on camera. And here's the thing. We got 5 creeks that we call No Tell'em Creek.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. Welcome, Undertaker. Hope you're doing well. I hope you did too, real ones and real things.
Yeah.
So, that's Nikki Lee.
Oh, now I
Very
understand
awesome.
the previous message. Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
I like it.
So
Sweet.
guys, we're going to get out of here. Hopper, I'll be talking to you here shortly, pal. And if, like I said, anybody else wants to talk, holler at me. And
404
404 Moonlight says, yo, fellas, want to know a fact?
Always.
Lay it on us, man. Nothing but the truth. Only the truth. We are going to have some lunch. We're going to go in there and make some lunch. We're going to let the mine bosses out to play in the snow. By now, it's probably up over their heads. My fact is, did you know if you had to spread your arms so far apart, like you love someone, did you know Jesus did spread his arms? That's right, Moonlight. You know what? With that remark, Moonlight, you earned yourself a wrench.
I love it. Positivity.
And we hope that you come back to the channel.
That's right, Hopper. No gold in
That's
Missouri.
right. Ain't no gold in Missouri. Butte, Montana. That is the place you want to go. And if you're looking for a place to prospect in Butte, Montana, you want to look up Lord Shadow. Lord Shadow lives in Montana and got a great channel, and he does a lot of stuff, especially if you're a veteran. He does a lot of stuff
Yeah,
with
he's got
veterans
all
and
kinds of good
the
stuff.
kids.
Extras. Liver and onions for lunch. I would totally go for that. I love liver and onions.
Who doesn't like liver
Woo!
and onions?
Congratulations, Prairie!
Prairie made it. Whoop, whoop.
Woo-hoo!
There you go, extras. Welcome to the channel, pal.
That is awesome,
And
Prairie.
I'm
Good
sorry
for
you guys came in just as we're going out, but you know what? We're going to be back tomorrow.
Yep.
And then Mama Bird's got on live on Wednesday nights. She's got a live, and it's always a good time. It's always a bit of a party. Mama Bird's kind of a partier. She's a little rebel. She lets her hair down, and not quite like GP does. But Prairie will be looking for the party, man.
Absolutely.
And if you need help
Congratulations.
setting up that StreamYard, let me know.
Absolutely. All right, bye, guys. We're going to go get some lunch.
So take care, guys. We love you all. We miss you all. Hashtag someone stop the snow. If anyone sees action, take the snow globe away
Shaking
from
that
them.
snow globe.
So we're going to get out of here. I got to walk over here to shut the live stream down. Take care. Have a great day.
Bye.